Hey everybody, today is February 22nd, 2023. I'm Gene, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Hanging with Uncle. Before we get started, if you have not yet, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the thumbs up, that like button. It really helps our program out. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we come out with new content. And having said that, let's get into it. All right. So I had a really good week. As we announced on the show Friday, I went out of town, went to Milwaukee, visit my son, left a nice warm climate here in Arizona, and went to a snowstorm in Milwaukee. It was a lot of fun. Visited my son, got to hang out with him on his birthday. It was a really fun trip. We had a really good time. Uh, I started to feel a little under the weather, and I just figured, well, it's just a sudden change of weather. Snowstorm. We don't get snow here in Phoenix, so even in the middle of winter, like today, I think it's about 60 degrees, so it's kind of chilly for the area, but most people would probably kill for this weather right now. Um, but as it turns out, I messed around and caught the Rona. Um, Again, I felt maybe just a little, got a cough, no fever, little achiness in my joints, never lost any taste or loss of appetite. I was very surprised to find out this morning when my test came back positive. And the only reason I even took a test was because my wife was not feeling well. So she took a test and it came back positive. And I'm like, well, I guess I better take one too. And it came back positive. So I'm keeping my distance from everybody. I'm hoping that it doesn't last very long. Again, I feel fine. Not even losing my voice. It's just one of those things. After 3 years of this thing being around now, I finally messed around and got it, and it took traveling to do it. I can't say who I got it from, where I picked it up. It just one of those things. But I can say I'm glad I got vaccinated. I got my second vaccination, and every year I've gotten my booster shot. So I really think that had a lot to do with me really nipping it in the bud and feeling better about it. So again, for anybody out there who is still really hesitant about getting vaccinated, please don't. It could be a lifesaver for you. And I'm not a spring chicken, as you can tell by the gray on my face. So take care of yourself, everybody. All right? And if you feel bad, get tested, see your doctor. This is nothing to mess around with. Okay? So that's what I have to say about that. And now just a little bit of something that, because this subject is kind of touchy for a lot of people. And I saw it on social media and I thought, maybe a lot of people have seen this already, but for those of you who haven't, it again is relating to Caucasian people told that they should feel guilty about their I guess, sensitivity to the subject of racial disparity in this country, about slavery and the things that happened. And, well, why should I feel bad? I didn't do it. My ancestors were, they're the ones responsible for it. Why should I feel guilty? And it's not about that. And the best correlation that I saw to that was, if you stub your toe, it's not my responsibility, but I feel bad for you. I feel bad that it happened. I feel bad for the circumstances that maybe caused you to stub your toe, and maybe we can work on eradicating that situation to where it doesn't happen again for you or anybody else. And that's what it's all about. So take the chip off your shoulder. It's not about making you try to feel bad about yourself, about what happened in this country. Even I was not around. Um, but I do understand the importance of our history and learning why it's important to pay attention so that we don't do these things again. Because you have idiots out there like Margarine Trader Green calling for secession. Well, let blue states and let red states be their own countries. Stupid bitch. No, pull your head out of your ass. Understand that, again, feeling somebody else's pain lets you know that you're human. Understanding what happened and taking steps to make sure it doesn't happen again is the only responsibility we have as people. Again, so knock it off and be kind to one another. That's what it's all about. How you treat one another. Remember the golden rule: whatever you do for the least of my brethren, karma, all that good stuff. Just be nice to one another. All right? It's not about you taking responsibility for something that happened 200 years ago, but it's about acknowledging what happened and making sure we take steps to make sure it never happens again. All right? So having said that, stay safe, everybody. And I'm Gene, and Zane and I will see you on Friday. More than likely, we'll be doing a remote show because we want to be safe. I don't want to get my friend and my co-host sick, nor have it spread to his family. So take care, and we'll see you on Friday, everybody.